Aloha everyone, young and old, and thank you for watching our program today. Sparky Would Go, a Kauai talk show for the whole family. United States Senator Spark Matsunaga was born on October 8, 1916, and raised on Kauai, Hawaii. Born Masayuki Matsunaga, the beloved Sparky nickname was given to him by his elementary school friends. Sparky liked the name so much, though, that he legally added it to his birth name after World War II. If we emphasize the life and works of our greatest contributors, people will come to realize that moral courage is bravery of the highest type, and America will be called the champion of peace. Sparky was a political visionary who dedicated his life to peace and a united world. This program series honors those people and organizations who are living examples of how to persevere through the hard times, showing us that our lives are worth living. Tristan, how are you, buddy?
Hey, fantastic.
All right.
Yeah,
welcome
great to be here.
Kauai and Hanapepe, in particular Storybook Theater. Very, very fortunate we are to have you here with us.
Yeah, glad to be here. Yeah.
All right, you got to start with who or what is the Hiccup Circus?
Well, let's see. The Hiccup Circus has been around for actually 25 years.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it's been around for quite a long time. I mean, in its various evolutionary phases. And it was started by a man named Graham Ellis.
Graham Ellis.
That's right, yeah, who's almost quite famous on the Big Island for the work that he's done with the Big Island youth over the past 25 odd years.
We know him here.
Yeah, yep, and he's actually, what, has it been like 10 years or so, 12 years in a row that he came over here?
6 years that he did a class, group of classes with us, and then, oh man, almost 15 or 20 years for the great work we did at the festivals.
Yep. And so he started out as a, kind of a vaudevillian, juggler type person, attending festivals and making friends with all of these different kind of performers. And then they started the Hawaiian Vaudeville Circus, Hawaiian Volcano Circus, which was an organization that put on juggling festivals and circus type festivals for 19 consecutive years on Big Island. And out of that came the Hiccup Circus, which actually stands for the Hawaiian Island Community Circus Unity Project.
Wow, community unity.
Yep, Community Circus
I like
Unity.
It.
Yep.
I like it, Community Unity Project, yeah. And
that's right,
through the arts, through the circus arts.
That's right, yeah. Circus, involves a lot of different kind of skill sharing, a lot of, disciplinary kind of style things that you...
we have juggling.
Yep.
Unicycle riding.
Yep.
Stilt walking. Tightrope walking,
Yep.
I guess.
Magic. Acrobatics in groups.
My favorite is clowning.
Clowning, comedy, of course. And so, it's a very social kind of, binding kind of a art form. And so community and circus really go hand in hand. And
so this is a group of young people that you have from the Big Island you've brought here to Kauai. And what's their mission?
Well, the group of young people that I've brought over here are a subsection of the Hiccup Circus, and we've been working together for the past 2 years, which has been pretty much my involvement with the Hiccup Circus. My name is Tristan Shout. That's my circus name.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Everybody has a nickname or a stage name.
That's right, yeah. And the group that we formed, it's kind of like it evolved over time, and our name kind of evolved out of that. And the boys that I'm touring with now, we call ourselves and our group, which I'm a part of the group, performing group, the Junkyard Jugglers.
So now we want to get to meet these people. So
Yeah.
do you want to take a minute and introduce each one with their stage name too?
Sure, yep,
Okay.
yep. So the Junkyard Jugglers consists of Hunterific, Jake the Juggler,
Jake the Juggler,
Beck in Black,
Beck and Black,
or Beck in Black.
Beck in Black,
like the
sorry.
song. And Kanoa the Magnificent.
Kanoa the Magnificent.
Yeah.
And who are these guys?
Well, they're guys that live in Lower Puna on Big Island, Kalapana area, right at the base of the volcano where the lava's flowing into the sea. And yeah, they've been involved in, you know, different time spans with the Hiccup Circus, which has a headquarters now since 2008, this place that we call SPACE, which also is an acronym that stands for the Seaview Performance Arts Center for Education.
Seaview Performance Arts Center for Education.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So that's where we hold our classes, and you know, we train various circus arts, mostly aerial silks, unicycling, acrobatics, and juggling.
And when the people get to a particular point of their skill, then they form a company like the Junkyard Jugglers, and they're out on the road.
That's right, yeah.
All right, well, you've done some great work here on Kauai, performing on the street like last night to large crowds,
Yeah.
working in the classrooms in the summer enrichment programs, and then our big performance for all the children in the enrichment program, over 800 children in one performance, and we held it together.
We did, yeah.
Could we take a minute? Could you go through each Hiccup Circus member by name and tell us just a little bit about them and what they're really known for, what they're really good at? Let's start with Hunter.
Sure. Well, Hunter, otherwise known as Hunterific, you might notice that we tend to, in this circus program, we tend to take the first name of the student and then turn it into a kind of a circusy name. So hence Tristan Shout and Hunterific. And so the boys have a lot of creative control over the names that they choose.
Right.
But you know, we all kind of work together in suggesting names, and sometimes we change our names, and you know, we kind of be a bit silly about it. But the names that the boys have now have stuck with them for quite a long time. And Hunterific, he lives across the road from Space, so he's kind of involved in a lot of different ways. He was working at our farmers market and kind of involved in the community in various ways. His mum was the executive director of the Space Center, and Hunter is a very talented hat juggler.
Hat juggler.
Yeah, and he learned from one of the greatest, Butterfly Man, who is a vaudevillian that is quite famous in the juggling circles and such. And he's kind of like, in my opinion, the natural leader of the group, and he kind of he's the oldest member, and he kind of keeps the other boys in a mature mindset when things can get a little bit squirrely, and he's my go-to guy.
All right, tell us about Jake the Juggler.
Jake the Juggler. Jake is fortunate in being raised in a family that has a performance arts kind of career base. His mum in particular is a Guinness World Record holder for baton twirling.
Wow.
Yep, she has some world records, and yeah, he's been doing circus since he was very young. And regardless of that, he has the tenacity, the discipline, and the desire to really take it to the next level. And he's very creative, and he's very skillful. He has a very natural coordination
Good
and
timing, right?
good timing. He has great creative ideas, and he you know, he kind of also leads the group with his personality, and yeah, and he tends to be the most popular of the group for the audiences.
I noticed the audience is really.
And he doesn't always. He always reminds us of that too.
All right, Beck in Black.
Beck in Black. Well, Beck, again, he's another member that I've known for many years. Beck has been probably our most successful student I've watched evolve over time.
Learning many things.
Yeah. In terms of the juggling skills, he tends to, you know, learn them as they come his way, and his drive comes from the feelings he gets from being on stage. And he's actually turned into our MC of the group.
Oh, great.
And he's probably he is the most personable of the group, and he's very charismatic.
Front man.
Yeah, he's kind of like the front man. Yep, and you know, the ladies' man.
Okay, all right, you need one.
Yeah, and he comes up with some great one-liners on stage. Improvisational skills are just out there. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, he's great.
Kanoa the Magnificent.
Kanoa the Magnificent. He has grown up in the area, Lower Puna as well, and embodies a lot of the values that area supports. And in my opinion, he has very much a lot of character. His facial expressions and his expressions on stage, and a lot of comedic value. And And I believe he could be a great magician over time, and we've been guiding him in that direction. And he's been a part of the group for the least amount of time compared to the other guys. He's only been involved 2 years, and I actually personally taught Kanoa to juggle myself 2 years ago when I first came and joined the Hiccup Circus fully. And so he's kind of like, you know, taking those steps and fitting in with the rest of the group over time. Yeah.
Okay, great to know these guys.
Yeah.
And like Star Trek, you're boldly going where few have gone before, especially in Hawaii with the circus arts.
Yeah.
People on this island, it's such a rare thing to hear about circus arts and then see circus arts. You know, it's really great. So is it easy to juggle, and where could everybody take this? Where could we all, if we all were to learn to juggle, how would it improve our lives?
Well, you know, juggling is one of those things. It's like anything that you learn. And like if you're going to learn a musical instrument, or you're going to learn, you know, any kind of skill, you have that point where, you know, you have that clicking moment. So you at first it's awkward, it feels uncomfortable. Maybe your left hand throws are kind of like going over there or over your head, and eventually you kind of understand like that it's a balance of like effort and relaxation, you know. And juggling is very much that lesson, you know, kind of in life. And you know, as well as the ambidexterity that you develop, the two-sided brain function that most people talk about. And that, I believe, is important too. Me personally, as a juggler, the more that I've trained juggling, I find when I go swimming in the ocean that I actually have like a lot more balance in the water, and I feel like I enjoy things that I never expected.
Improves
you know?
our lives.
It improves your lives. Yeah.
Well, we're going to see every talent or every of the circus boys show off at least one talent today.
Yeah.
And maybe even come up with some mini juggling lessons that we can all learn and practice on our own. And what advice would you give an aspiring juggler?
Oh, aspiring juggler? You know, keep it fun, keep it interesting, always try different things. You know, you don't have to, you know, just do this kind of juggling. That's not the only kind of juggling that you can do. There's lots of different ways you can juggle, you know, like two in one hand or under the legs, behind the heads. You can juggle different objects, you know, of course. You know, you could kick your shoe off and kick your shoe into the air and juggle.
We saw some of that.
And that's kind of the philosophy of juggling, you know, is to, you know, to keep it spontaneous, keep it original, keep it interesting, you know, and express your character through these kind of art forms, you know.
All right, so we're recommending it to everyone, young and old, juggling, especially people in the profession of politics and people in the profession of education and agriculture.
Parenting.
Juggling is really parenting. It's really great at parenting. Thanks a lot, Tristan Graham, for being a part of our show today. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.